know, without any shadow of the doubt, will be the next member of parliament for South Manchester. The next speaker when you see him with him folder in him hand, we are dealing with some integrity matters. Walking to the wicket like Bvrclips with a SS Jumbo Bat. Runs are gonna make tonight. Representing the People's National Party. My boss, my general, comrade, St.
Hey y'all, please remember to hit the like button. I know y'all coming sometimes, and y'all.
Manchester, you look good. St. Elizabeth, you look good. Clarendon, you look good. PNP, you look good. We are one big family. The whole family. Son and daughter. Son and daughter.
Yo, Shaggy.
Family. Me love me family, them to me.
Comrades! Comrade leader, comrade is on the platform, comrades all. I want to deal with something right up front. I want to give a shout out to the PNP debating team last night for an excellent performance. But I want, who heard one of the GLP debaters last night say this? He said, no one manages like the GLP. Well, I suppose it's true, because their management is a national disgrace. The GLP management is to sign a contract to release Megamart piece of Megamart building in Manchester in 2019, paying hundreds of millions of dollars in rent, supposedly to move the tax office, and no tax office can move. 6 years later, that is GLP management.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
No one but the GLP could start refurbishing Cornwall for $2 billion, and 8 years later, them reached $24 billion and can't done. No one else could mismanage like the GLP. Look at today's front page story on SSL. The FSC said Nigel, an alarming report. Nigel claimed he put it in the cabinet without reading it. What was the consequence? $5 billion stolen from investors. 950 million stolen from Usain Bolt. Victims. Victims may only get a few cents on the dollar. However, the country paid 1.2 million US for a forensic investigative report. The cruel report, its release has been blocked by this JLP government. Why is that? Why are they hiding the true story? The victims who have lost their money deserve to know how Craven get him money out before it collapsed. Just like how him did get him money out of Olint before it collapsed, and him get him money out of Cash Plus before it collapsed. What can go so? So comrades, this evening I want to share a story with you about character, the mental and moral qualities of the leadership of the Jamaica Labour Party. A story that exposes their true nature and whose interests they really serve. I'm not going to go back decades. I'm just going to use the last 3 terms where their leaders and cabinet ministers are still active and offering themselves for service. First, let me remind you. That Bruce Golding and his cabinet in 2007 to 2011 spent most of their time trying to defend and protect from extradition the criminal kingpin Christopher Dudus Cook, Andrew Vaz, all of them was part of that. This was the leader of the infamous Shower Posse, a murderous gang that to this day Labourite greet them one another with the name of that gang. The only other distinguishing feature of that administration was their colossal mismanagement of the economy. They were so dunce that not only couldn't they pass the IMF test, them couldn't even sit the IMF test any longer.
Embarrassing.
The PNP government under Portia Simpson Miller and with bright ministers like Peter Phillips, Mark Golding, Fenton Ferguson, the rest of the cabinet, we rescued Jamaica from the edge of the financial precipice and set it on a good footing. But what the young people are asking me today, they say, how come with all of that you give the JLP a easy wicket to baton, a fiscal template to follow? How come the average Jamaican has not benefited from that? 55% of Jamaicans cannot afford a nutritious meal. The percentage of students passing 5 CXC with maths and English is way down than it was 10 years ago. Healthcare is a nightmare with patients at Mandeville Regional sitting for days in wheelchairs, in passageways. Sometimes they drop dead before them can get attention.
He needs
The
some.
maternal mortality rate there, mothers dying in childbirth, is 10 times what it was when the PNP was last in office. Women saying to me, Comrade Bunting, we're afraid to have children because we're afraid of the hospital. What explains these poor outcomes for our people? It can be summarized in one word, comrades: corruption. Corruption. No amount of slick PR campaigns can hide the truth any longer. The Integrity Commission report has revealed that the emperor is wearing no clothes. The final report into the statutory declarations concluded that a number of its findings are directly opposed to the established public virtues that a prime minister has a duty to uphold. What it is saying is that Andrew Holness is not fit and proper to be the prime minister of this proud Jamaica. And then, comrades, to add insult to injury, when he was referred by the Integrity Commission to the Financial Investigation Division for illicit enrichment, he cannot explain where his wealth and his money came from. He then turned around and appointed his friend Dennis Chung to lead the FID. That is what in Jamaica we call a set-on. A set-on, a fix, to ensure that the matter will be dealt with. But let me tell you something now about Dennis Chung. Dennis Chung is not qualified to hold that position. Dennis Chung said he saw nothing wrong with the Integrity Commission report. I'm sure some of you here work with a bank or a financial institution. And the first year you get training and they tell you about money laundering. Is anti-money laundering training you get. And they tell you how to spot suspicious transactions. So when the integrity report say that the Prime Minister have millions of dollars in raw cash deposited via ATM to his personal account, millions of dollars raw cash from undisclosed depositors, any first-year bank employee would know that is a red flag for money laundering. Then there's another stage in money laundering called layering, where you have multiple accounts and you have thousands of transactions with hundreds of millions of dollars going through those accounts. It is a way of hiding the real source. We read about that in the Integrity Commission report, Andrew's famous 28 bank accounts between him and his associated companies, 470 million passing back and forth through them, 3,000 odd transactions, yet Dennis Chung couldn't recognize that as a red flag for money laundering. Dennis Chung has mastered. He has no forensic or investigative qualifications. He has a master's degree in see and blind, hear and deaf. But then, comrades, we might ask ourselves, is there no one in the GLP hierarchy with some little shred of principle to say this has gone too far? Is there no one? Well, make us see if we can find one. It can't be Chris Tufton, who am being cornered by a senior journalist for playing a doctored tape, claim that he couldn't tell the difference between the fake and the original. The man is either an idiot or a pathological liar. Make we look some more. It can't be the two deputy leaders who not even Bruce Golding or Andrew Holness could have stomached them in his cabinet. It can't be the duo, the couple, one named Des and one named Dar. Des boasts about buying 100 new trucks to transport garbage. Dar boasts about buying 100 old bus to transport our most precious cargo, our children. Those people don't have any sense. But let me take it down a notch now. Let me take it down a notch to get local. Because Jensek knows that all politics is local. So let's see, could it be one of the Manchester candidates? Could it be the one who parachuted headfirst into bellyful politics in Northeast Manchester, distributing scarce benefits and spoils like black drum and chicken? Labour rights fighting to death at her constituency office? I don't think so. Or could it be the one in the south who proudly posts on social media pictures of him moving around surreptitiously at night, issuing fertilizer and God knows what else? The same one who posts himself dancing and cavorting like a creepy clown in the back of the old bus with people picnic. Can't be that one. And Comrade Donovan, it certainly can't be the lady who served one term, take a few pictures, issuing a few drum of water and post on social media, patch to pothole and claim that she's the greatest MP in Central Manchester history. Until she can build a brand new hospital like John Jr. did. Until she can build 5 brand new schools like Peter Bunting did. Until she can bring employment for thousands like Peter Bunting did at Sutherland Global. But take time with her. She under pressure. Nobody now want to sit down beside her in Parliament. The PNP candidates, on the other hand, are about empowering people, are about empowering you to stand on your own 2 feet. Teaching you to fish, not just giving you a fish. In South Manchester, for example, we have a platform of development for all. Better public infrastructure, roads, water, lights, schools, clinics, internet, employment opportunities through training, and are assisting our farmers and business persons. And then we top that off with a vision project of reopening the coast road from Alligator Pond TJ back to Milk River Lothan and opening the Manchester coast as a hub for community and ecotourism. Creating investment opportunities and jobs for our people. So comrades, on September 3rd, you have a clear choice. On the one hand is the PNP with a clear vision for Jamaica, where justice reigns and the education system leaves no child behind, where quality health care is available and accessible, and medication and supplies will be at Mandeville Regional Hospital and the clinics. You have the opportunity. You have the opportunity, like Floyd and Lothan have been telling you, that those 700,000 Jamaicans who have been called squatters will be given the dignity of owning their own land and their own title, not out of charity, but correcting the injustices and inequities of history. But on the other hand is a wicked and crooked regime which every 5 years offers you the crumbs from the tables of themselves and their cronies, treating you with contempt, keeping you poor and dependent so that they can control you easily at an election and ignore your interests for the rest of the 5 years while they eat food upon food upon food. Be on the lookout for them these next few days until election. Look out for the big trousers man them who are benefiting from the corruption. Expect a parade of them through South Manchester. They hate me like poison because me not afraid of them, but them afraid to wear short pants. Like the thief who ball out bad mind when him get catch. Look out for them. Take them picture and post it like a rogues gallery, because the only other term they deserve is a prison term. Comrades, one love, one heart.
He needs some milk. That is funny, honey. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.